Hey everyone, welcome to Kempner Canucks. My name is RevTrev, and I'm so glad you're here because tonight the Vancouver Canucks win. We win. Let's go. It's not against just a junk team either. I mean, we're the worst team in the league, so we're junk. But hey, another bad team, okay? It is the Anaheim Ducks who are having a fantastic year. And as you can see here, the Vancouver Canucks shut out the Anaheim Ducks. Canucks are better than the Ducks. Yes, you heard that right. You heard that first. It's exciting. It's awesome. And we're still in last place. It doesn't matter if we won tonight or not. They had every opportunity to win. They could not score on us. They couldn't get anything working. So it is what it is. And I'm so glad. It is great that that was going on. So 2-0. The Vancouver Canucks win. Let's look at this tonight. This is good news in the way you can't just go. I mean, we just lost 14 out of its last 15. We lost 14 out of the last 15. So now we've lost 14 out of our last 16. For anyone who's worried about Tank Nation, don't worry. We're still dead last, and it's not close. We could win another 2 or 3 games and still be fine. Even if we go 500 for the rest of the time out, we'll probably end up being last. So if you're team tank, that's why I have that tank right there. Let's go back here. I made this cool tank. Look at me on that tank. If we're team tank, you're still there. We're still good. But let's dive into this conversation tonight about the team. Nope, that's not what I want to do. I want to do this. Okay, let's dive in because this was kind of a boring game until the third period. And you see right there, Drew O'Connor with the first goal from Jake DeBrusk. Let's look at this tonight. So you got Ratu with the puck, passes over to DeBrusk, gets deflected. He picks it back up, passes it over to Doc, and Doc with the slap shot scores, makes it 1-0. And then, of course, it's the empty netter. And listen, it was a 6-on-4 at this stage. The empty net stuff, we played really well. And bad bounce, Bluger gets the puck and shoots it down the ice. It's a 2-0 final, everyone. A 2-0 final. So if you look at the season series right now, Vancouver won the first game November 26th. Then Vancouver won against January 29th. And so we're already 2-0. Even if we lose both the next 2 games against the Ducks, we still tie them. Right now, we're better than the Ducks. That is something else if you think about it. Because this Ducks team has been fantastic this season. And, they outshoot us. But we finally were better in the penalty and the faceoff circle, only by 2, but we still were better. We still cannot score on the power play. I do not understand this team. No goals in how many games on the power play? We are atrocious on the power play. It is awful, disgusting, brutal, gruesome. I don't know, whatever adjective you can use. That is unacceptable for this team, right? So if you're looking at this roster, cannot buy a goal on the power play and still win the game. Impressive, right? They out-hit us by a mile, okay? They're from the States. I can use a mile. 21-10 by a couple kilometers by our standards. Block shots were the same. Giveaways, they gave away the puck once more than we did. They took away the puck twice more than we did. But at the end of the day, it's what's on the score sheet. And Tolo Pilo gets the shutout. Drew O'Connor gets the second star, and Dostal gets the third star. And that's all she wrote, everyone, for the game. That's pretty amazing. Now, the reason why it's important for Tolo Pilo, I just made a video today, and it's got like hardly any views. And I just want to show you it. Where is it? I called it Should Have Kept Sheloffs. Okay, actually, I don't want to bring it up there. I want to bring it up here so that you can see this at the same time. Let's just bring it up here. So I brought this up, okay? I made this video today, Should Have Kept Sheloffs. And I won't get into it because I really want to encourage you. It's only 10 minutes long. Please take a moment to go watch this video, because this idea, and then people keep saying, we should have kept Sheloffs. See, Demko's hurt. We should have kept Sheloffs. They had to make the decision early on, okay? And hindsight 2020 is always like, okay, we should have done this, should have done this, should have done that. I get it. A lot of people said, should have kept Horvat over Miller. Okay. I still have positives and negatives about that whole scenario, okay? But should have we kept Sheloffs? I'm telling you right now, Tolo Pilo has been amazing. And I talked in this video not only about Tolo Pilo, but the future of Medvedev becoming the franchise goalie that we're developing. And so those contracts from Demko and Lankinen do expire when Medvedev will probably be ready to play in the NHL, and that's going to be our tandem. So I don't look at how well Tolo Pilo played tonight. And I get Sheloffs is playing well, but it's a split in Pittsburgh. He's got Skinner there as well. It's not Sheloffs is stealing the show. I mean, he's had a good year. Don't get me wrong. But let's reconsider these statements that we're saying should have kept Sheloffs. It's like, is he the answer? Like, do you see Sheloffs winning a Stanley Cup? I like the guy. I loved it when he was in Vancouver. I'm not saying he's a bad goaltender. I just don't see him like, I don't see Pittsburgh winning with Sheloffs. I'm just saying. And we got an asset for him, and we were going to lose somebody, and we got something. And Tolo Pilo showed us tonight that this is what happens, right? So the Canucks beat the Ducks 2-0 with a Tolo Pilo shutout, and I'm loving every minute of it. Now, I know I'd love to hear your comments on this, but I mean, watch the video, comment on the video, okay? But I don't know. I think Tolo Pilo is pretty good. You know what I mean? Like, it's a 2-0 shutout, and I'm pretty pumped about that. I mean, you're going in here and you're looking at this, and it's like we get outshot and we still win the game. Now, nothing's worked for Vancouver, okay? Like nothing's worked for Vancouver. Sometimes we outshoot the team, we still lose. But a lot of times we're getting outshot and we're winning games. Nothing makes sense with the Vancouver Canucks this year. We're terrible. We're awful. We're dead last. It is what it is. We're super injured. We're finally get back players. Then Brock Besser goes down. Bouillon goes down. They're not back until who knows when. It just never ends with us. Never ends with us. It is what it is. The Canucks come in. They've not come in. They show up at home. They get a 2-0 victory. The fans need a win. Man, you paid a lot of money to go to games. You made a lot of effort to go to games. We watch all these games. Listen, it's nice to win a game here and there, right? And I get it. Some people want team tank, and I get it. We'll do a tankathon, spin at the dice in a second. But I would love to hear from you tonight about this game. What were your thoughts? That Garland penalty at the end was so unnecessary. It was so brutal. By the way, other news, Garland Teams are calling about Garland. Minnesota Wild are interested in Garland. I made a 1.5 minute video on that today as well. Posted that in the thing. That's getting some good traction. But like these are the rumors flying, and then people are like, "Don't trade Garland, trade Besser, trade whatever," and they start naming all these other players. And it's like other teams only want players that are going to make a difference. That's why Sherwood deemed interest. He's going to make a difference for them. Brock Besser, for what you're going to have to give up for Brock Besser, it's not worth the difference right now. And now I get it. Everyone's struggling in Vancouver, so you can't just blame everything. But like, not everyone's going to like. Garland is a playoff guy. Garland is a guy that's a dog who works hard, who is hard to play against. That's the kind of guy people want. People don't want, Evander Kane much, even though there's some interest going on there. They don't want these guys that are just kind of floating right now. They don't want a Brock Besser. They want the guys, and you're like, well, we can't trade everyone. And then we have other people coming in my stuff and saying, trade everyone, burn it to the ground. It's like, well, the management never said that. I'm going to do a video on that soon. I know people are not going to be happy about that video. It's going to be triggering for sure because people can't handle that conversation. I get it. There's so much going on in Vancouver land. There's so much going on. At the end of the day, we won 2-0 against the Ducks. I do want to get into your conversation tonight. So let's just dive into your conversation. I want to hit the promo, and then we'll get into your comments. All right, Rod's the very first person to say, it says, go Canucks go. We can afford to win a game. We are fairly set in last place. And then he changes his mind, actually save the win for Toronto. That'd be hilarious if we beat Toronto. Listen, you think it's bad in Vancouver? It's meltdown city in Toronto. They're calling, the media and the content creators are calling for full rebuild. Are you kidding me? Like that Toronto fan base it's got to be the weirdest fan base. They always think they're good when they're not. Okay. And they're like, we got to change the core. So we're going to get rid of Marner and we're not going to replace him with anything. Well, addition by subtraction. Guess what? That was the stupidest thing ever. And now the fan base and the media are calling full rebuild, trade everybody, start over. We can do it. We've done it once. We can do it again, blah, blah, blah. No. You wanted to change the core, and you got to stick with it. Forget it. This management group is not rebuilding to the core. It's not tearing it down to the studs. The Canucks, sure. Let's tear this down to the studs. We haven't been good in a long time. We're not like just barely making them. We're not just making the playoffs, having false hope and getting knocked out in the first round every single year. We just don't make the playoffs. And the 1 year, 2 years ago that we made the playoffs, it was a good run. I thought we were going to the Western Conference Finals. Blew it. Now it's like this. I mean, no Hughes, no Miller. Lost some key pieces. Let's just tear it down. But they never said that we're going to tear it all the way down. But they're like, we're going to rebuild this. And I'm okay with that. But Toronto, like, I hope we win on Saturday just to tick off Toronto fans, to make it even worse. You know what I mean? Because your fan base is honestly brutal. Oh, this core is terrible. Let's trade Marner. I don't even care if he's the reason. No, he's not. He's a very good player. Oh, he doesn't show up in playoffs. Well, neither did Austin Matthews. And for most of the years, neither did Nylander. So let's just stop blaming Marner for everything. I would have gladly taken Marner. He's fantastic. Stewart's in the building. He's pumped because we get a win. The Vancouver Canucks get a win. 2-0. How did you like that, Rand, on the Leafs there? Shutout win. CJ is in the building. Duel is here. He's a big fan of yours. That's awesome. Glad to see it. Marcus is in the building. What a game. Why can't they play like this all year? Saturday's game against the Leafs should be interesting. Battle of the losers. Exactly. Hub comes in and says, we want the cup. We want the cup. We want the cup. It's like, this team is the best team in the NHL. Right? So the captain, the commander of the tank. Yeah, absolutely. You're having a great day because your Canucks just beat the Ducks 2-0. Well, I'm having an absolute awful day as a Sharks fan. The San Jose Sharks lost 3-1 versus the Edmonton Oilers. Oilers are good, but you guys need a better showing than that for sure. Darren's here and says Tolopilo does not get credit for the shutout. Shorty made that clear as day. He doesn't get credit for the shutout. What? What do you mean? That doesn't make any sense. Let's go to I think it gave him the shutout. Why wouldn't he? Did he not start the game? I missed the beginning of the game, by the way. Absolute awful day because the Sharks lost the Oilers 4-3. No, listen. You were losing 3-1, came back and put it into overtime. You're having an awful day. You got a point. SGA. You got to change your perspective, man. Kelly's in the building. Was surprised. Empty netter, shorthanded goal. Way to go, Bluger. Listen, Bluger had a great night. He's been great since he come back. Ruben, my friend. Nice to get a win. Tolopilo was good. He was very good tonight. Philip says, hey Trev, is this our first shutout of the season? I don't think so. Maybe it is. But the Canucks win. You're using your YouTube membership for that. That's awesome, man. Canucks win. Going streaking to Toronto Maple Leafs. Woohoo! Go Canucks, go. I hope we win on Saturday. Burnsy says, great game. And Garland will get you something decent if it's a trade. I agree. Garland can get the Canucks some good picks or prospects. Govind says. Trade Garland for win-win situation trade. That could be. I mean, what if we traded Garland and got a skilled a skilled bigger winger or center or something like that? Might not be so bad. Besser won't get much in return. Neither will EP40. You can't move that contract. It would take a special move to get that contract out of here. And I don't want to retain anything. Besser, same thing. People will want things retained. No thanks. Darren says, don't ask me why Shorty said he doesn't get credit for it. Okay, that's what he said. Okay, that's good to know. I just think it's weird. I guess tonight was duck hunting season. Absolutely. I made a video was it this year? Think about that, or last year. Who do you believe will or should be part of the future of the Canucks, both players and management? Okay, well, who do I believe should be or will be? Okay, will, all the youngest, because Bouillon, Verlander, DPD, Mancini. I think Lecker-Mackey should be, but I could see them trading him for the right price. I think Besser is going to be a part of that, just because we can't move it. I think EP40 is, because he can't move his contract. I don't know if Demko's going to be a part of it just because he's going to be injured. I hope he's back, but it's probably going to be Tolopilo, Medvedev eventually, Lankinen, Hronek. I mean, Myers obviously now is at the tail end, so he won't be there. Marcus Pettersson is on a multi-year deal. He'll be there. Carlson looks like he could stay, keeps progressing. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of people there. That's a long question, a long answer. Yeah, Coach Rob, good to see you. Yeah, good game. Great game, actually. I don't know about the coaching. I would not be surprised if they made a coaching change after the year and brought in Mel Holtra. What happened to the coach that had stitches? Yeah, so he was working out, and it was Berube, right? Is that right? I think it was. And as at least, and he dropped it, the bar came down on his head, ripped open his, like, I think there was a flap, and blood was everywhere. He hurt his eye. It was bad news. Bad news. It was awful. I feel bad for him, man. When the Ducks ran Tolo Pilo, I wish someone of the Canucks dropped the gloves. Yeah, I know. Why don't we do that? Dell says, shame Tolo Pilo didn't get the full shutout. Why didn't he get the full shutout? 2027 Baby Cup bound. I think the only championship we should be trying to do is the draft lottery championship at this stage. Because that's the only way we're going to get to Cup. Yeah, you lost 4-3, not 3-1. Yeah, exactly. That's a good loss. If you're going to lose, that's the way you want to go, right? Considered a team shutout because Lanks entered the game briefly, but apparently those are the rules. So Lankinen started, Lankinen played, so it's a team shutout. He didn't play a whole game. Lanks came in briefly for 2 minutes and 11 seconds. Oh, that sucks. I remember a Hall of Fame goalie started the game, and then backup goalie got the shutout. I got to move my mic. It's always in the way. Started the game, the backup goalie got the shutout, and the goalie went crying to the league. I don't know which goalie that was. The Vancouver Canucks are trailing the San Jose Sharks by 17 points. The Sharks are at 58 points, and the Vancouver Canucks at 41. Hey, we cracked 40. That's the good news here. That's the good news. Yeah, we're really bad. Yeah, Berube had a gym accident. That's apparently what happened. I mean, yeah. I don't even know how that works. How does it fall on your head like that and it like rips open? Oh my gosh. That would have been scary. Jared, good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome. Time to spin the wheel. You did good last time. I'll do that just after these next three or four comments. 100% Berube got into a bar fight. Darren says, I like the hat. Thank you. I like this hat too. It's really, I love it. I got it at Canucks Stadium quite a while ago. In fact, it looks a little dirty here. I love wearing hats. So, yeah, it's nice. It's nice. I got a number of great Canucks hats. I find that most Canuck hats aren't very nice, and I'm really picky. So, like, look at all the black ones I have on the wall. I love these ones at the bottom. This one's a classic one. This one I get the most compliments on. It's the Brock Besser made it. No, Bo Horvat made it. That's the one he made. It's got the gold-plated old Canuck symbol, and then I like that one. It's just a little too big, the skate, but it's kind of fun to use. Thanks, though. One of the best played, most fun games of the season. I went to the New Jersey game. I felt like it was more fun than that one. My buddy Steve that I went with, he said he went to the game and got free tickets tonight. He's like, so glad I didn't pay for these tickets. And we won. The Hall of Fame goalie because he was trying to get the wins. Okay. D. Petey was a beauty tonight. Never trade. This is the thing. Okay, so I made that video that Vancouver Canucks need more Swedes, and it was really a video about like Stenberg that we need to get. Like if we drafted Stenberg, that's going to be a great option for us. Guys, Stenberg's going to be good. I know that everyone's stuck on McKenna, but if we end up getting Stenberg, whether it's 1 or 2 or 3, doesn't matter. We should be over the moon excited. And so I made a thing that we need to get more Swedes because I want to get Stenberg on the team. And the amount of people that come in and say Swedes are soft. And it's like, you can't say that about the whole culture. You can't say that about the whole culture. D. Petey breaks that mold. D. Petey is a tough kid. You're just basing that Swede mentality on Elias Pettersson. And it's just not, I get it. If you're just looking at him, I can understand what you're saying. He's been soft sometimes. He's a smaller guy trying to play in this tough league. I get it. And then everyone says, "Oh, the Twins were soft." No, they weren't. Nobody could take them off the puck in the corners. Nobody. They were the best in the entire NHL history. They were super skilled. They just didn't fight. They didn't take stupid penalties. They didn't have a mean streak. So I'm with you, Wayne. D. Petey is a beauty. Never trade that kid. Okay? So, hey, Trev, do you think there should be a playoff for the non-playoff teams? Just call it the Good Luck Next Year Cup? No, I don't, but that's awesome. Great idea. Where did I get it from? Again, Pro Shop, probably 2-3 years ago. They're no longer available. I'm also having miso glazed salmon with sweet potato jumbo for dinner. Yeah, that sounds great, man. Could you imagine if forward PD had half the strength of DPD? Exactly. Yeah, Nicholas Cronwall was not a soft player. Neither was Peter Forsberg, one of the greatest power forwards in NHL history. That guy was awesome. I don't think Stenberg's going to be bad. Like, anyone who's like, oh, we got another Swede, you should be mad. If we get Stenberg, people are going to buy his jersey. He's going to be a great player. Will he be elite? I'm not sure, but he's going to be good. He's going to be real good. In fact, right now, most people are predicting Stenberg get number one, not McKenna. Gabriel Landeskog isn't a soft player, and he's sweet. I thought he was a Finnish player, but maybe I'm wrong on that. Hey, Trev, for the most part, Canadian players win cups. I hear what you're saying. But who won the World Juniors this year, Del? Not Canada. Not Canada. Swedes. I just think, like, because he plays in Canada, therefore he's a better player than... No, it depends on which player you're drafting. But I understand what you're saying, Del. I agree with you. Like, I agree that a lot of Canadian players win cups. I don't disagree with that. But a lot of American players are now winning cups too, right? And Swedish players win cups, and Finnish players win cups, and Russian players win cups. And you know what I mean? Czech players win cups. Unplugged says, I agree on your take on Stenberg. I think he's more of a sure thing. I can see a higher possibility McKenna being a bust. I don't know if I'm going to say McKenna has a higher possibility of being a bust. I have some really strong opinions about Gavin McKenna, and I'm just waiting to see if I'm right or wrong. And I'll make those strong opinions before the draft. Okay? I'm going to do a whole bunch of draft content, and I'm going to tell you my opinions, and I could be right or wrong, and we'll see if I'm right or wrong. I like him a lot. Don't get me wrong. But I think the love affair with McKenna has gone to the moon, and it's just, I don't know if it should be there. Maybe he's going to be the next guy. Like, I hope he's not the next Lafreniere. I hope he's the next whatever winger that's good. It's Pasternak. I think that'd be good. Yeah, I cooked that meat myself. I made the whole meal. Took 30 to 35 minutes to make that whole meal. Oh, that's awesome, man. Philip says, I think Stenberg is going to be awesome, and I'd be very happy if we got him. I agree. It's okay to win once in a while. Just don't make it a habit, Canucks. Callum says, hey, Callum, you should be happy because your boy Tolopilo was awesome. Dreamer, don't know how I feel about tonight. Not good for the tank, but good to see them win. Yeah, just enjoy it. Jazz Chan says, what's up? The thing that bothers me the most about the fan base is some people don't want any more Swedish players. The other is dumping PD for nothing just to get rid of EP40. I hear you. I say I'm okay with trading EP40. Depends on what we get in return. If we don't get something good in return, I don't want to trade them. Surprise, no pop shop being I have one. It's just, you know what? It's 10:14. I don't feel like having one. I should have one. I have one pop shop. Okay, fine. Let's just do it. Why not? Let's do it. Are you kidding me? Oh, bad news, everyone. My son drank it. I have none left. I just have Coke Zeros, Cherry Cokes, and Diet Coke in there. I have Ginger Ale Zero. That's it. I'm not having those. I was going to do a pop shop. Jazz Chan, good game, and hope it lifts the Canucks spirit. It isn't easy to play when the team is tanking. I agree. SGA, top 5 Vancouver Canucks moments of all time. Easy. Number one for me. Okay, this is for me. I'm going to say Pavel Bure, Game 7 versus Mike Vernon. Mike Vernon overtime, right? Scores, wins. That's my favorite. Number 2, got to be Alex Burrows slaying the Dragon against Chicago Blackhawks. Number 3, I'm going to say 2 shutouts by Luongo in the finals to bring us up to where we were up 3-2 at that time. That's another one. Number 4, Trevor Linden smashing the guy through the glass. And number 5, there's so many good ones. I just want. Is it the Bieksa goal against San Jose to win? And you know what? I'm going to do last game of the Twins. Last game of the Twins where they scored and just kind of walked. They were in overtime. The beautiful passing scored. Game over. I like that one. I'll go that. That's my top 5. Oh, wait a minute. Sketch that. Kirk McLean, double stack pads. I forgot that one. That's got to be in the top 3. I'm going to put that number 3. So, still was laughing out loud when Leaf fans said that they were last and tanking. At the San Jose Sharks, as a San Jose Sharks, I wish good luck to the Vancouver Canucks. Hope that they can turn their season. I don't want us to turn the season around. No, we don't take that. If we get better next year or the year after, I'm okay with that. Should we start considering UFAs to sign? Nick Schmaltz will be a free agent. We have so much cap space. That's a possibility. The Canuck win Champagne. Jazz Chan. Do we want more grit? Mason Marchment is a UFA. The free agent market is a bit dry unless you want to offer sheet players. That's true. Number 3, Greg Adams' goal against Toronto. I like that. DPD showed some physicality to the Canucks. We're trying to force a goal in the third period. Hope Mancini learns to use his size and grit. I agree. Unplug says the harder question is, what is the top 5 worst Canuck moments? There's so many. Yeah, it's true. Game 7 against Boston Bruins. That also led to a riot. Number 1. Bertuzzi punching Steve Moore from behind, breaking his neck. Number 2. Number 3. There's a lot. I mean, this season's getting pretty bad. It's got to be in the top 5 if we come dead last. I don't know. Maybe it's not as hard. Not starting Luongo at the Winter Classic game. Number 3. Yeah, anyways, we could talk all night about that. Monty, top 5, number 5 for me is Phaneuf trying to fight Ruutu. Flames looking bad is always top of my list. I agree. Pavel hit on Sherla. Dallas is taking liberties on Bure, and in typical Canuck fashion, none of his players were protecting him, so he took matters in his own hands. That's true. If you're playing NHL 25 video game and if you're the Vancouver Canucks, who would you include in your starting lineup? Isn't it NHL 26? I mean, if it's 25, isn't it? It's still got to be Hughes, Pedersen, Miller, Besser. I wouldn't do DeBrusk. Maybe DeBrusk. And then Hronek, and then Demko or Lankinen. I don't know. Probably Lankinen because he had a better year. If you're talking about this year, it's a different story. Number 3 is Mark Messier. Oh, yeah, that was bad. Number 4 would be Louis Eriksson. For bad situations, how about Louis Eriksson on his own goal? Yeah, that's good. Dan Kluche giving up a Detroit goal from center and plus. That was bad. NHL 26, okay, it's Bulliam, Obviously, it would be Demko if he was healthy, but you got to go. You got to go Lankinen. Unfortunately, Hronek, Pedersen, Garland, and Carlson. That's how I do. How about top 5 worst signings? That's an easy one. Top 5 worst Kluche getting scored on center ice. That goal finished him. Top Canuck moments: Roger Nielsen, Power playoff comeback versus Dallas 2025. That playoff comeback? No, it wasn't a playoff. It wasn't a playoff comeback versus Dallas in 2025. Oh, sorry. Roger Nielsen, Power playoff. And then the comeback versus Dallas in 2025 was pretty cool, yes. I was there at the game when Louis scored on his own net. Oh, that would have been terrible. 3 goals in 47 seconds, being down 4-1. That was amazing. Linden trade, worst moment ever. Yeah, I know, it sucked. Okay, so let's go now to the Tankathon. Okay, we're doing the Tankathon. Where is it? We're starting the Tankathon. And we're stopping that, and we're going straight to the Tankathon. Let's do this, okay? I only do one, okay? I'll only do one. You go on other people's channels, and they do 3 or 5. You just do one. You only have one shot. You have one shot to make it, guys, to get that first overall pick, okay? So as you can see here, we're going to reset it right now, okay? This is what they have. Now, the standings of who's getting picked where has changed. I don't trust Tankathon's updates, okay? Rankings, prospect rankings were updated 1 day ago. Okay, well, that's what they're still saying. McKenna, number 1. So I'm going to hit the sim lottery 1 time, okay? And we pick wherever we pick. Are you guys ready? Put in the chat if you're ready, okay? Oh, and Dell, I like that. Number 1, the MJ incident over Grogu. That's a good one. Speaking of Linden trade, we eventually got him back. I joked it would be funny if I made a video that if Quinn Hughes came back. That's good. Top 5 worst Grogu moments. I know that would. Okay, you ready? You ready? Who else is ready? Anyone else ready for this? I think all of you are ready. Just you don't want to type it in the chat. Okay. We're going to start this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sim lottery. Are you kidding? The Chicago Blackhawks move up 5 spots. 5 spots. The NHL's rigged. It's ridiculous. McKenna gets to play with Bedard. Are you kidding me? But in Canuck fashion, we picked the Swede, Ivar Stenberg, number 2 overall. I actually wouldn't be very upset about this at all. Okay. We get Stenberg. That actually doesn't, I don't mind that. I'm happy if we get McKenna or Stenberg and we walk away from the draft that way. Okay. Calgary gets Lawrence. The Blues will go get Verhoff, who's going to be an absolute stud. Chase Reed goes to the New York Rangers. He's going to be a stud. Schmitz is getting lots of love now as well. Okay. So he goes 6 to the Jets. The Jets had dropped 1. Carroll's, I think his name. Carroll's. Prince George Cougars. My buddy there up there does all the video work. He would be happy about that. But he goes to Nashville. Lynn Malhotra goes to the Washington Capitals. And let's keep scrolling down, everyone. Keep scrolling down. Let's see who else. Vancouver. The Canucks get the center. Is it Klepkov? Kelpkov? I don't know how you say it. Michigan State Spartans, 45 games. It says OHL. He's committed to them. So he's not even going to play next year. Okay. I would have taken the guy above him. Is it Morozov? Morozov? Yeah. That's the guy I would have taken. Look at it. 6'3", 205. Oh, he couldn't because he went before us. Dang it. 45 games, 60 points. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay, let's go see here. Aram Olsen. He's a 6'1", 187-pound winger. U20 National, 22 games, 32 points. I mean, I would have done what Calgary did and picked the 6'6", 231 guy from who's already committed. Like, that guy looks. Why wouldn't you take that guy? Okay, and then the Canucks go and get Vince Neck, Svensk. I'm just butchering. Left-handed shot defenseman. This is the San Jose one we got. Actually, this looks good. 6'1". Okay. He's from Finland. Okay, that's why I'm having trouble with that name. I have trouble with lots of names, though. Okay, so that's it. That's it. 1,000% Kane is tradable, not untradeable. He's getting traded. Mark my words. Mark my words. He's getting traded. By the way, guys, who are the Twins that everyone keeps talking about? Who are the Twins? There's these two guys. Who are they? They say the Canucks can get these two guys. Oshawa? No. I think it's the Medicine Hat Tigers, isn't it? Right here. Ruck. So where did the other Ruck go? Is he went up here farther? Nope. So they're saying we could get the one Ruck here and the other Ruck. Oh, yeah. So there's the other Ruck. So, yeah, you're not going to get them both. Interesting. A lot of people have that talk. Getting the Twins again, that'd be cool. So where did they go? Ruck there, and where's the other one? What? Oh, the Canucks traded that? That stinks. Did I miss it? I must have missed it. Where's the other Ruck? Oh, right here. I'm blind as a bat, apparently. 60, and so to get Liam, you're going to have to draft him there at 33. That'd be kind of fun. Our Bedard dreams would be over Chicago gets McKenna. I agree. Do we draft by position or best player available? That's a good question. Real good question. Verhoff would be good. Caleb Malhotra rose up a lot in the ranks. Yeah. I can see the Blackhawks going first overall because of Bettman. Adele, you weren't disappointed. Not bad. I mean, so it's basically McKenna is who you want us to get. One or two, we get a great player, everyone. How close are Bedard and McKenna? Could we draft McKenna and get Bedard to do a man a trade? Vancouver, that'd be awesome. Love how you're thinking. I think they should just trade the late first round and move up the draft to get Caleb Malhotra. Please, Canucks, make it happen. That's possible. Ruck, yeah, Ruck for Medicine Hat Tigers. Yeah, they're not big guys. Yeah, 45 and 60. Craig Button has both Rucks in the late first round. Yeah. I mean, he's always wrong. Always take the best available player. Not always. But in the first round, yes. 1, 2, 3 are good. That's great. Okay, listen. I want to know where Rucks go again. So I'm going to do a second one. And this is not about Canucks for the Stenberg and McKenna. Okay, we're just going to reset this. Okay, we're going to reset it. And I just want to see who the Ruck players go. We're going to do it again. Ready? So Canucks win. We get McKenna. Cool. Oh, no, we didn't. We dropped 2. We get Verhoff. Okay, that's fine. Then we get same guy here at 27. Same guy at 33. But let's see where Ruck goes here. It goes 43. And the other one goes 60 again. So it doesn't change. See, this is interesting. This part is interesting. This is the same. It's boring. Real boring. Real boring. So it is what it is. I like I'm going to be real interested to see where those Twins go. I hope they get on the same team. That'd be awesome. The Ruck Twins are not the Sedins. I heard from draftists they should be in the 3rd and 5th rounds. What? Then why does Craig Button have them in the late first round? Interesting. Okay, everyone, I'm going to call it a night. So glad you're here. I think the Canucks are out of luck with the Rucks. I agree. Thanks for coming tonight. We did a tankathon. The Canucks, we talked about how the Canucks beat the Ducks 2-0. Beautiful game for us. Still in last place. We're still good. Team Tank, don't panic. Have a great night, everyone. Hit the like and subscribe. Continue to believe in blue. Let's keep tanking. And go Canucks, go.